it's Sam. So today I am going to be doing a first impressions and demo of the BECCA x Chrissy palette. I am so excited for this palette. First of all, I think the packaging is absolutely beautiful, like rose quartz, and then it has the rose gold all the way around, so it's just like rose gold and pink. It's like literally, I didn't know Chrissy and I were like twins with what we love. On the front is obviously BECCA in rose gold and then Love Chrissy in rose gold. So overall the packaging is just absolutely beautiful. Like you could leave this on your desktop or vanity and it would be like so fancy and amazing. So then you open it up and you have a ginormous mirror. Hey, look, a mirror looking at a mirror. Like this mirror is it's really big, like it's awesome. And then you have 4 shades. So in the palette you can see that there is a contour color, a kind of like a deeper, more rose gold highlight. Then you have a more peachy highlight, and then you have a pink kind of corally blush. So there's the contour shade, the kind of darker highlight, the peachy highlight that's on the bottom, and then the blush. So you can see everything is quite warm in here. It's definitely a kind of pinky, peachy, rose gold toned palette. And these highlighters are just so beautiful. And you'll see me applying them as the video goes on, but I just wanted to kind of swatch them for you guys so you could see exactly what they look like. It's also a limited edition palette, so once it's gone, it is gone. It's $46, and it says that it is a limited edition glow face palette created in collaboration with the model, mom, cookbook author, and ultimate California cool beauty Chrissy Tiegen. Achieve the ultimate endless summer glow with the BECCA x Chrissy Tiegen glow face palette, full of warm, lush, sultry shades of highlighter, blush, and bronzer, all handpicked by Chrissy herself. Okay, so spotlight features with the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlighter in Beach Nectar, a just released exclusive juicy apricot shade that's infused with gold, and the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlighter in Rose Gold, Chrissy's favorite subtle gold that's infused with sweet rose. The Sunlit Bronzer in Malibu Soleil has a medium amber hue that evokes a dreamy day at the beach tan with a soft splash of light so that your skin looks sun-kissed. Flush cheeks with the luminous blush, I just spit, in Hibiscus Bloom, a new limited edition golden pink coral color. So it looks like you get 0.18 ounces of the rose gold, 0.085 ounces of the Hibiscus Bloom, which is the blush, 0.085 of the Sunlit Bronzer. So the biggest are the 2 highlighters, which is the rose gold and the apricot, Beach Nectar. It also says that it is formulated without sulfates. So next you're going to see me applying all 4 of these shades to my face. I use the contour, the blush, and both of the highlighters so that you can see exactly what it looks like on my skin tone. I'm definitely going to say that this is a palette geared more towards a medium, light medium to kind of like medium deep skin tone. It's definitely not something for a super fair or very pale skin tone because they are quite warm, peachy, rose gold shades. So if you are really, really pale, this might not work for you. You might be able to use the highlighter shades as like a blush topper, and I still feel like the contour and blush will be okay. But as far as a highlight, like if you want it to be like really beaming and light, I think they're gonna be a little bit too warm and peachy for you if you are fair. So if you are somewhere where, like in my color, I think it worked absolutely beautiful on my skin tone right now, which is, you know, a little bit tan. And then of course, if you're a little bit darker than me, more mocha, more caramel, like if you're a little bit deeper, it's still going to be really beautiful on you. The only thing is that I feel like the contour is quite light. So if you are really deep skin tone, the contour might not be quite as deep as you need, but I feel like the blush would definitely work because it is quite bright and you can build it up. And I think the highlights would be absolutely beautiful on you. But I think overall, it's definitely geared towards a kind of like medium skin tone. It really is beautiful. I love it. I think the packaging is beautiful. I think the price point is really good, $46, because you get 2 gigantic highlighters and then you get a bronzer and a blush. My only complaint would be I wish that they were all 4 the same size because I do feel like I don't necessarily mind about the blush being small, but I feel like the bronzer should have been a little bit bigger just because my brush is big and I like made a huge mess around the edge and then the rose gold is all messed up. So I would have preferred if maybe one of the highlighters, like the rose gold one, was smaller and then they did a big bronzer and a big apricot or a peach neck, or whatever, what was it called, beach nectar, and then a small blush and a small rose gold highlighter. That would be my only complaint, is just the kind of like the situation or the placement of the sizes. I just feel like I would prefer a bigger bronzer because I use more of the bronzer than I do a highlighter. So that would be the only thing that I have to complain about. This is such a beautiful palette. I would highly recommend it. Of course, you can always buy it if you are more fair. I just want to warn you that they are definitely a warmer, kind of more peachy toned highlight. So don't be surprised if you get it and you put it on and you're like, whoa, that actually doesn't even look like a highlight on me. It's just like a peachy shade on my face. BECCA did gift this to me. However, this is not sponsored. But I do think that it is just such a beautiful palette. The products all went on really nicely. I love the contour color. I think it's perfect for my skin tone because it's warm enough to where, because a lot of the time my skin tone picks up ash really quickly. So if something isn't warm enough, I end up looking like dead or gray or just sick. So I feel like this one specifically is just a really beautiful color on my skin tone. The blush is beautiful. Both of the highlights are really beautiful. Like, I just really love the way I'm glowing right now. I will absolutely be reaching for this probably all the time. Definitely throughout the summer, because I think it is a really beautiful summery palette that just like, it really does complement a tan very, very well. It's so beautiful. And I love it. It's like literally, if I was gonna create a palette, it would look like this. So I just think she nailed it with the palette. As far as how it looks, it's just so beautiful. I love the pink and the little like hints of yellow in there. It's so sunny and like girly but beachy and summery, and I love it. So I think she did a beautiful job. I love Chrissy Tiegen. I think that she's absolutely beautiful. I mean, her skin is just like, ah, and her little baby's adorable. I mean, like, she's just adorable in general. I just love her. So I'm really happy for her that she got a chance to do this. I think it's just such a beautiful palette. I'm super excited I got it. Huge thank you to BECCA for sending this to me. This is definitely gonna be one of my favorites for the summer. I am absolutely guaranteeing I will be reaching for it a lot. So now we're gonna go ahead and get on into the actual demo of me applying it so you guys can see exactly what it looks like, how it applies, what brushes I used. I'll leave everything linked down below as far as the brushes. I will also link this down below as well. So if you wanna purchase it, you can go on over. Again, it is limited edition, so if it's something that you've been interested about, I would definitely recommend getting it sooner than later because you never know when it might sell out and then you'll be bummed forever. I hope you guys enjoy and find this helpful. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Okay, let's get on to the demo. Is it gonna be this way? No, it's just gonna come. Okay. The first color I'm gonna take is the contour color down here, and it looks like it's got a nice amount of warmth to it. It might have a bit of a glow. I don't know. It's a nice color. It has a good amount of like kind of, not a red tone, but there is some warm in there, which I really like because for some reason my skin wants to pull gray so badly. Okay, so far I'm loving this contour color. The color is perfect. It blends out really nicely. When you look at it in the palette, it looks like it has a bit of a shimmer in it, but then when you put it on, it doesn't really look like there's a shimmer at all. So maybe it's just a little sneaky shimmer. It's kind of like the perfect color. I just wish it was a little bigger. And I am wearing the CoverGirl Vitalist foundation again today. I'm just loving this stuff. So now we're gonna move on to the blush. This palette's a little sneaky, there we go. It's a very bright, kind of coral pink, so I'm definitely gonna tap some off. Okay, so it looks like super bright in the thing. You're like, dang, I'm gonna be like ridiculous, but it's not like, whoa, clown face. It's still a really nice color. I like the texture of it as well. Again, it has a bit of a kind of shimmer in it, but when you put it on the skin, you're not overly glowy or shimmery. Okay, I pretty much love this. This is so beautiful. Look how pretty that blush is. It's dark enough to where I feel like if you put a lot on, you could build it up if you have a deeper skin tone. But if you are fair, I think if you use just a small amount, you can make it work and not look like Mimi from Drew Carey. So I feel like it's a really just very good color. I'm first gonna take the rose gold one, and I'm gonna kind of put that just over the blush, just a little bit for a glow, because it is quite dark. It's definitely more of a kind of like blush topper on my skin tone. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and take the highlight. Okay, so it's very kind of like peachy golden, if you can tell. It's actually really pretty. It's not that light. This is definitely a kind of warmer highlight. So if you are very, very fair, be warned, it might be a little bit peach on you. If you are gonna wear it up there, you might wanna bring it down a little bit more onto your blush. But look how beautiful that glow is. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. I mean, obviously Chrissy Tiegen has a beautiful skin tone. Like, she's just that kind of like, oof, I don't even know how to describe it. She's clearly gonna make a palette that is gonna suit her, and she's not really fair. So, but I feel like if you've got some tan going on, this is amazing. It's just got a really nice amount of like peachy kind of like champagne-ness, but it pops. Like, it is not a shy highlight. It's definitely glowy, and I haven't even used a fan brush yet, so I can't even imagine if I use a fan brush. So that's my face with just this little brush, and this is the Morphe E27. It's my favorite way to apply highlighter. So you can see it's kind of like a golden, peachy, rose gold, kind of champagne color, but you can see like that is like, whoa, intense right there. I'm gonna go ahead and apply just a tiny weeny bit with my SL Miss Glam Fan Highlight P30. I love this brush because it just makes your highlight like ridiculously intense. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that bottom color again. I'm gonna have to say this is probably my favorite out of the whole thing, but I think all of them are actually really great. I'm very impressed. I'm kind of nervous because I feel like this is gonna be super insanely intense. Whoa, Nelly. So that just amps it up. Woo! Okay, you better watch out when I'm driving because I might make you crash with my highlight. So that just amps it up, and it's like, whoa, Nelly, you are highlighted right now. I'm gonna say yes, love this palette. This is amazing. I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful. Like, I probably will be wearing this a bunch this summer. Like, look at that sheen. So there is my review, first impressions demo of the BECCA times Chrissy Tiegen, what is it, the Glow palette? I always just want to say that it's BECCA times Chrissy Tiegen Glow Face Palette. There we go. I pretty much love it. So again, it'll be linked down below. Go check it out, see how you like it. Go give it a swatch in the stores if you have a Sephora or Ulta near you. They are available at Sephora and Ulta. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye! So on my lips, in case you're wondering, because I really like it, it is the MAC times Lar Lee lipstick, and it's really beautiful. It's a really perfect nude shade, and I don't have to put anything on top of it. It's just a lip liner and that, and it's really good. So if you haven't tried that out and it's still available, you should definitely, because it's looking good. Also, I just want to tell you this real quick, because I put this on my lips before I started like doing my makeup, and I feel like it actually made my lips look a little bit bigger. It is the new Nightly Lip Treatment from Dermalogica. Guys, it's really like, it's such a beautiful texture and formula, but I feel like as I was doing my makeup, I was like, are my lips looking fuller? Like, it filled in the lines and made them look really good. So, and they feel really moisturized too. I'm so excited. Okay, now I'm gonna go.